got this shit in the news feed. Wait for a couple niggas to get in this shit.
Alright. This nigga Joe Hayden, 32.
Bro, that nigga's disgusting. That nigga's gross, bro.
Yeah, like
That nigga's gross, bro.
I'm looking through free agency and this nigga a 74 overall at 32 years old. That's tough. Damn, I know he was that old.
Yeah, that nigga's gross. I had to drop his ass, bro.
Oh, he was on your squad?
Yep, had to drop his ass, bro. That nigga was garbage. We got a couple of people in here. So, what's poppin', y'all? You know what's going on. KML Commentary, episode 1, featuring the reigning Super Bowl champion, Jay Clifton. Say what's up, man.
What up, y'all? What up? What up?
Hey, man, so you know how this goes. You know, we just going... Actually, y'all don't. This is new shit. But y'all know how my commentary goes, so...
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be commentating on different games in the league, debating on different topics in the league. And today, the reigning Super Bowl champion is going to give us, you know, just his thoughts on, you know, post-draft, season coming forward, season past. You know, there were some things going on this morning and last night. We may get to that, we may not. Who knows? But, you know, we're just going to see how this tries out. So, Jay Cliff, first off,
yo, what's up, man?
Before we get to the, you know, like the big, you know, the big news, the big drama, whatever, all the other shit.
Mm-hmm.
How did it feel winning your first Super Bowl, dog?
Man, it felt good, man. I ain't gonna lie, bruh. Especially being in here. It's my first Super Bowl in KML. It felt good. Going into it though, I was coming out right out the AFC Championship, going straight to the Super Bowl. I knew that nigga Swag was gonna be ready, and I had peeped that they told him he was gonna have a development upgrade, so I knew he was gonna be extra ready. So, you know, I had to just get in my bag, man, get focused.
Yeah, do what you had to do. I feel it.
Yeah.
So, man, you know, another big topic that was on KML recently, picking up, you know, the pretty much undisputed, in my opinion, best running back in the game, Saquon Barkley. How do you feel? I mean, trust me, we all know how you get down with the run game, but I've seen a couple of people saying that, you know, you wouldn't be going crazy with Saquon like you do with, you know, other running backs. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, honestly, bro, I think my shit speaks for itself.
Definitely.
And yeah, and I knew that niggas was gonna be saying that. That's exactly why I made sure I had a running back by committee type of game. If you ask me, I would have won without Saquon Barkley.
Facts.
I mean, I guess you could say that's debatable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never got one with Kareem, but you know, we finally did get over the hump. But I just think that my rap sheet is solidified when it comes to running backs. You know what I'm saying? I had a 67 overall running back and got that nigga to the X Factor, and he was killing the league. So like that whole Saquon argument, I think that shit is dead. But I mean, niggas gonna say what they want to say, you know.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. So speaking of, you know, past KML volumes, let's get on the topic of Kareem Hunt. You know, that's your guy, that's your boy. Let's say this league breaks tomorrow. Would you be interested in keeping Kareem Hunt and rocking with him? Or is it Saquon all the way now?
I mean, well, you know me, man. I'm a GM first. So shit, if it broke and we had to, you know, I mean, shit, yeah, I'll take my nigga Kareem back. He is a little bit older. But I mean, I can get him back to where I had him for sure, and then go ahead and drop Saquon off for a couple first rounders. You know how I do.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, and like with the whole Saquon thing, man, I didn't see what niggas don't understand is I never asked for Saquon. Like, he kept trying to throw me Saquon. He kept trying to throw me like I never asked. this man for Saquon Barkley, bro. Like, never. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted his guy. And, I mean, shit, if somebody keep trying to throw a great player at you, even in real life, a GM is not going to fucking say no. Like,
You're right.
I mean, come on now. We're in this to win championships. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? We're not in it to, I mean, I guess some niggas might want to, you know, prove something to other niggas, man. Fuck all that. We in it to win. You feel me?
I feel you.
So, it is what it is.
Yeah, bro. You can't debate with nigga that's the league leader in rushing year after year. Can't. I don't know how you could debate skill set at that point. You know, I just don't get it. But
Yeah.
let's see. So now that we got the formalities out the way, actually no, we're gonna save the drama for last. So following this draft and coming into the upcoming season, what are your standout picks for one? Standout picks that that you thought really could, help a team get over the hump or help a team, get to the Super Bowl.
I mean, honestly, bro, I wasn't paying that much attention to the draft, but
Yeah.
I do know there is some notable picks. I know Tripp picked up Justin Fields, so I'm real interested. No, that was Avina, right?
Yeah.
That was Avina. Yeah, that's what I meant, Avina. I'm interested to see what he does because at first I thought he was like a run first guy, like me. So we're gonna see. I'm real interested to see what he do with Justin Fields.
Yeah.
But let's pick some. I'm interested to see what Chiefs do with Chase, man, the wide receiver.
Jamar Chase.
That was interesting. That was an interesting pick. I didn't think he would go that route, but I'm interested to see that. But I mean, that was the only two ones that would stand out if you ask me.
I feel you. I don't know if I can agree with that one. I feel like, we got Stowe, got his first playoff win this year. Shout out to my nigga Stowe. But picking up Rondale Moore, pretty fast guy. I mean, as Stowe said, pretty sure you remember what Rondale Moore did to OSU a few years back.
Yeah.
So, it's just a few more picks, but I definitely see where you're coming with. You weren't paying attention to the draft much in the first place, so I respect it. Well, I guess it's that time. So, this morning, let's start at last night. Mm-hmm. Can you give a rundown on the situation for anyone that, either woke up this morning, for example, like me? I mean, I had a bit of background knowledge from last night, but woke up this morning and just didn't know what the fuck was going on. Just give a little rundown for me.
Yeah, I mean, last night I was playing a commish, guy that, I guess you could say is like a rivalry dating back to Volume 1. Mm-hmm. I don't even look at it as a rivalry anymore, to be honest with you. Facts. But I just had beat him a couple days ago in the playoffs, kind of in a similar fashion. Mm-hmm. And, we playing like a normal game, and I get out. I mean, he gets out to a crazy lead. He had me by at least I want to say 20 points or something crazy. Yeah. Well, hold on. Let me start from the very, very beginning. Okay. Even before our game. Before our game, I know the whole league seen that this rule came out about 15. What is it? 15 passes. 15
runs, 15. Yep.
Whatever. So as soon as it came out, it came out right before me and his game. As soon as it came out, I just kind of just chuckled to myself a little bit. And I knew it had a lot to do with me, if not all. Yeah. Because of what happened in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So immediately I start my game with the commissioner, and I look at my phone and I get 3 DMs. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave their names out of it. They know who they are. Yeah. And I get 3 DMs basically saying like, this some bullshit. They made this rule only because of you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is made to be, everything is made to be stopped, blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to reply, and I'm trying to play the game and reply and shit. So, he get out to a crazy lead, you know what I'm saying? So then I start like really focusing on this shit, you know what I'm saying? And of course, he was doing this thing with Lamar Jackson. Yeah. So I kind of shut that shit down. And, next thing you know, you blink and it's 52 to 29 or something like that.
Yeah.
So the game is going fine. Usually, when you have drop offs in internet, usually, you'll have some issues in the beginning. You know what I mean? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like it'll cut out a couple times, kind of warning you. You feel me?
Yeah.
None of that happened. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make that clear. None of that happened. And also, I played him more than 10 times. It's never happened on our games ever. You feel me? So, granted, that's how my mind is. So he ends up scoring on a play. And then the internet I guess it dropped. The internet dropped apparently. Yeah. And next thing I know, the game just, I'm looking back at my damn office menu, I'm saying, the franchise. So I immediately, I immediately knew, I'm not going to say knew. I immediately just thought like this nigga did that shit on purpose.
Okay.
Obviously I don't have no definitive evidence. Nobody really has no evidence. I mean, everybody got their own opinion about what happened, but, I got in the chat, said what I had to say. I kind of left it at that.
Yeah. Then
I hollered at one of the other commissioners, off the record. Hollered at one of them, explained to them how I felt about the whole situation. And, we went about the night. Then this morning I wake up and, I get a mention from the commissioner that I was playing saying that indeed he threw 5 interceptions, not 7. Okay, I'm sorry, I miscounted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not
so my bad. You know what I'm saying? 5, 7, whatever.
Yeah.
So then we kind of just started going at it, and I don't want to say going at it, but I was just spitting facts because the same thing had happened to another player. Against this same guy. Now, obviously, that player wasn't like a quote unquote what we like to say top guys, but nonetheless, he's still a member of KML. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing happened to him, and it was honestly brought to my attention through DM. I low key had forgot about that situation. Okay. But it was brought to my attention DM like this same shit happened. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga got 5-game suspension out of it. So I brought that up.
Okay, yeah.
And then that's kind of just fell out from there. You know what I'm saying?
And that's okay, I'm sorry to cut you off. That's one thing I want to commentate on. One thing I want to speak on. It's not the principle of everyone should be treated the same. It's the fact that this person is known to for his shit to drop continuously.
Exactly.
It so happens to drop against you, of course. Not you, but you know what I'm saying, the commissioner. It drops against the commissioner.
Right.
The commissioner so happened to be beating the dog shit out of him. Okay, cool. But he's known to drop. He's not even a good player, bro. He's not good. But the thing about that stood out to me was the fact that said commissioner was focusing on, we're going to treat it for everyone. No, it's not for everybody. It's the fact that it's the same exact situation in this state. He was getting the commissioner was getting the dog shit beat out of him, just like the other player was getting the dog shit beat out of him. The commissioner got an upgrade, and the other player got a 5-game suspension. And he was cool with it. He just took it to the chin. All right. He sat his 5 games, whatever, cool. So the commissioner made it seem like he took people's words and tried to twist them and bend them to make it seem like it could fit his point. I'm not going to speak on the commissioner personally, but that shit, that was just some weak shit to do, bro. That's just some weak shit to do.
And that's what I hate, the fact that it even came to this. You know what I'm saying? But it's just I don't like to be that guy. I mean, everybody know, just like you, you know what I'm saying? We gonna speak what's on our mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? No matter what. You feel me? Whether it's the whether it's the popular opinion or not. You feel me? So I really hate that this happened because this is a good ass league. You know what I'm saying? A very good league. So to have that happen, you know what I'm saying? And everybody got their own opinion about it. Yeah. Obviously, a lot of people are leaning towards one way. I'm not gonna say which way they're leaning, but so it's very few that think it was just you know, it was just a random act. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, obviously we all grown. We got to move on from the situation. You know what I'm saying? But it's just history tells itself that when this particular person loses, they ain't no telling what they're going to do. You feel me?
Facts,
Like
facts, facts.
a lot of us take our L's to the chin.
Yeah.
Some of us handle it differently. You feel me?
You know, yeah,
And
for
I'll
example,
just
I
say
talk
this
my shit. I just talk shit. If I lose, I'm still gonna talk shit. I don't care.
exactly. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Yeah,
yeah,
like at
facts.
the end of the day, bro, it is a video game. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like it
yeah.
is a video game. But like obviously we all take it serious enough to play this shit every day.
Facts,
So
facts.
like I'm just gonna leave it like at everybody takes their losses different,
Yeah.
but you still got to take your loss. You know what I'm saying?
True. Very true.
Because that's one of the main rules in this league. If you can't take an L, you got to go. It's just that simple. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna take an L, bro. Ain't nobody been ain't nobody had a perfect season at KML to my knowledge.
Yeah.
So everybody's gonna take an L. You know what I'm saying? Now how you handle that, that's on you. You feel me? So I mean, it is what it is, man. I mean, I
You know.
just, you know,
Yeah, you
yeah.
know, I understand where you're coming from. I mean, if I didn't, if the commissioner didn't have, previous problems with the players in the league, myself included,
hmm
then it'd be more reasonable to see his side. But knowing that this is a continuous thing where he has to have an issue at some point and try and
hmm
make it bigger than what it is, I just feel like it loses a lot
Exactly.
of credibility,
Thank you, bro. Like, and that's all I'll be trying to say. Obviously, we can't voice our opinion. I mean, we can voice our opinions in the chat, but you got
Yeah.
to think all this shit is through text. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? So we can't really say the shit that we all want to say. Trying to get it in there fast enough and all that. Like, bro, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? We grown ass men. But
I
like,
feel you.
and like I said, and like you just said, every time that particular person loses, it's always something. It's always an excuse. It's always this. It's always that. Like, bro,
Hmm.
just take it because there's other top niggas in the league who literally just take their L to the chin. Just like
Yeah.
how I lost to Palmer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Nobody really seen that coming. Took the L to the chin and kept it moving, bro. Like
Yeah.
great game. Palmer had a great game. He had a great game plan and he stuck to it. Like it's
Okay.
a fucking video game. You feel me?
I
Like,
feel you.
and I just feel like some niggas in here take it to heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we all from different places. So like, I don't know if you know how some niggas would be the best from a city. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Then they run into another nigga who they kind of not better than. You know what I'm saying? Or they kind of on the same
Yeah.
level. You feel me? Like, so it's just that game. I mean, I'm not a stat guy. I don't care about stats that much.
Hmm.
But shit, I mean, I drafted a rookie. I drafted a rookie quarterback last night. You know what I'm saying? And he had 2 interceptions, but he had 2 touchdowns too. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like,
Facts.
and I had a nigga like out of those 5 interceptions, my rookie cornerback had 2 of them. You
Okay.
feel me? So yeah, it's something like you lose shit like that. Like you losing,
Okay.
like how RJ had mentioned, you losing upgrades and shit like that.
That's
And
true.
I
And
just I feel like that was a big part of it too, for real, to be honest with
very true. Okay. So I know you said in the chat that you don't want an upgrade, but
you.
do you feel like you at least could deserve, like, say your cornerback like doesn't do shit in the sim. I don't know if it's already been simmed or not, but in the sim, let's say your cornerback that had the 2 picks just doesn't get anything. Do you feel like you should at
hmm
least get like one overall upgrade, one overall point upgrade or something at least, since it is double experience?
I mean, yeah, I mean, honestly, bro, it would be nice, but we got different commissioners, and not to mention, we don't know what they talk about, but they got to deal with this person directly.
Yeah.
You feel me? So I don't want to put them in that situation. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay, I
I don't
respect
want
that.
them to have to even argue about it. I don't want them to have to be like, well, because most of our commissioners are seem very level headed. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I will say that, and that's what keeps this league going, and that's what keeps it a good league. You know what I'm saying? But I can just, just from experience and history, they don't even like dealing with that particular person when it comes to shit like this. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
So I don't even want to put them in that, predicament. It is
Hmm.
what it is. I'm just gonna try my best to try to, obviously, like you saying, that would be a big help to my rookie cornerback. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But I'm just going. I just got to take it to the chin and try again. You know what I'm saying? There's 15 more
Yeah,
games.
I feel
You know what
you.
I'm saying? I mean, I could fight for that, but you know what I'm saying? What's the point, bro? Like, you feel me?
Respect, respect.
I'm not trying to bring them into the shit, and then we gotta listen to that one person talk about me getting over, like +1 in a category. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
I
So
respect
it
that.
is what
Yeah,
it is.
I respect that.
I appreciate you for bringing that up, though.
Yeah, no, of course. And it came to my mind because, like I said, you did say you didn't want, a whole dev upgrade, but at
Hmm.
least I felt that okay, I would if it was in my shoes, shit, I'm at least going. Last season, my cornerback now, Darnay, he had 2, 3 picks. That nigga got like 3 upgrades in one game because it was double experience.
Damn,
So
that's wild.
I feel like I at least should bring that
That's
topic to
tough.
light. I'm not saying the commissioner should do it because, like you said, that's just a road no one wants to go down. But
Hmm.
it is something to at least think about.
Yeah, and it's so crazy now. I think about it. He had a forced fumble too. Lamar had fumbled three
Mm,
times, and one of our
yeah,
cornerback made him fumble.
yeah,
And I was just like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like I'm not a like the commissioner the particular commissioner that we're talking about. He said it himself. Like, yeah, I'm a stat guy, so that's why I made it a big deal about my game. You know what I'm
okay,
saying? Like, I am
yeah,
a stat guy to a certain extent. So once it comes
yeah,
to what I'm saying, argue with you, if I gotta argue for it, fuck it, I don't even want it. You know what I'm saying?
okay, I respect that.
So yeah, you speaking straight facts though. Like, I can't even refute what you saying, bro. Like, you
Hmm.
speaking facts, and it's love making me salty the more I sit here and think about it for real. But it is what it is, bro.
I
Like,
respect that. All right,
yeah.
so since we already got that situation out, we may have said commissioner on the podcast. Maybe we could have both of you sometime. Try and find a middle ground here. I don't know. It's up to that commissioner. Don't really care at the end, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I
But
mean, just well, not to cut you off, but to be real,
mm,
I'd rather not. Like, I'd rather not, bro, because I'm the type of nigga, like, he gonna say something out of, and I don't wanna entertain the league that way. You know what I'm saying?
okay,
Like, we trying to bring positivity to this shit. I'd rather
yeah,
not even talk to the nigga for real. You know what I'm
respect.
saying?
All right,
I'm pretty
respect
sure
that.
I'll see the nigga in the playoffs. And we'll figure it out then, bro.
All right, cool. I respect that.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna switch the topics. Go ahead, go to the stats page for me, sir. We're gonna talk about
Yes,
a little
sir.
bit too early predictions for awards and playoffs and shit like that.
Hmm.
All right, so I think there's still one game that still needs to be played. I'm not sure if they play it. This is still out, but leading the league now for passing yards, we got the the former Atlanta Falcon, Sam Darnold. He is a superstar, I believe. Still, he's an X now. That's tough.
Whoa. Hmm.
That's tough.
Interesting.
Okay. So looking at the stats page real quick, Tua. Oh wow, Tua is now a leader. I respect it.
Yeah,
But
he's in the top three.
yeah, I respect it. We gonna see Tyree Jackson for a while. That's one of the best,
Yeah,
probably one of, if
that's
not the best
solidified.
passer in the league. Yeah.
Yeah,
So in your
I
opinion,
do see Tua through 7 interceptions though. Damn.
that is very true. I don't know if he can produce 400 yards a game throwing 7 interceptions.
Right, right.
But all right. So in your opinion, who is going to be, other than fucking Tyree, who is going to be, the top three quarterbacks, top five, whichever you feel like saying.
Um, man, you know what? I got a I got a surprise candidate. I think who will be in the top three this year, just
Okay.
because I know he added weapons, and I know he's gonna put an emphasis on that this season.
Okay.
Green Bay Packers, Andrew Luck.
Okay.
Um,
I
I
like
do
that.
think he will be. I think he will finish top three
Okay.
in the league for passing yards. Um,
Mhm.
and I think that's my sleeper.
Okay.
And obviously we know Tyree gonna be there,
Yeah.
and we know Carson Wentz gonna be there. But those are my top three: Tyree, Carson, and Andrew Luck.
All right. I respect that. See, I believe in Luck. I definitely think Luck will get top five. Oh, he got the hot route master. That's tough.
Yeah, that's why.
That's
You know what I'm
tough.
saying? And then he got Omaha. Like, bruh, come on, man. Like, I believe he
Uh,
has Omaha, right?
no, he has the pro reads. I think he's gonna get re-rolled. I think Stowe said he will
Oh,
re-roll
okay,
him.
okay,
Not
okay.
sure because if you lose that hot route, that's gonna be tough. But
Right.
all right, so yeah, I'll say Andrew Luck. I see him in definitely top seven at least easily, because Stowe has progressed levels and mountains past when we first started the league.
Yeah, that
But
is true.
you got Tyree and you got Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz had a bit of a slow game, but he gonna pick it up. Let's be real. He gonna pick it up.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
so my
For sure.
top three, I guess I would say Tyree. If Carson doesn't get it, I could see Sam Darnold in there.
Mm.
And honestly, this is a bit of I don't know. I would yeah Carson. I'm gonna put Carson. I'm looking at it now. I'm thinking about the users. Carson is definitely the most
Yeah,
consistent.
yeah, that's why I said Carson gonna definitely be in top three. Like, I don't
Yeah.
see. Yeah, I
All
mean
right.
the other if we're doing the top five, I'll throw Sam Darnold in there,
Okay.
and um, man, that fifth. Oh man, McSorley. We can't forget about
Oh yeah,
him.
Trace
You know
McSorley,
what
the
I'm saying?
guy,
Yeah,
the the kid who came from a humble 50 something, 60 something. I don't know.
yeah. I believe it was like 56 or something.
Whew, he a solid 80 now. Hey, he only
Yeah,
getting
it's
better.
crazy, crazy.
Now we gonna go, to your category. Other than Saquon, other than Saquon. It's,
um,
yeah, okay. Who will be your top? I say it's easier to grade rushers, so I think we can go top five rushers.
Facts. Okay, so I'll take Saquon out of it. Four guys. Obviously, Aaron Jones.
Yeah.
I got a sleeper in there, Todd Gurley. Um, the
Mm-hmm.
way he uses him.
Yeah.
Well, you just played him. But
Yeah.
the way he uses him is real. You don't see it coming. You know what I'm saying?
Very
So
true.
that's why I would put him in the top five.
Yeah.
So Aaron Jones, Saquon, Todd Gurley, Christian McCaffrey, because I know he did real good last year, but I
Yeah.
don't know if he wants to focus on more passing or balance. I don't know what he want to do this year.
Mm-hmm.
And then Ito Smith, obviously.
Ito. I like that.
Yeah, can't forget about Ito.
See, I can agree with that, except, ooh, Ito had a big game. Ito had a big
Yeah, he
game.
did. He did. Well, if my game would have went through,
Yeah.
Saquon would have. I believe Saquon was at like 220.
Yeah.
And it was at the end of the third quarter, so I'm pretty sure I would have got more than 246. But as of right now, yeah, he had the best game this week one for sure.
All right. All right. So,
I would like to see my
honestly,
boy Kareem Hunt up there, but Germ, you got to get it
yeah.
together, my nigga.
Okay.
Come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm not worried about Todd Gurley, to be honest. The one that the
Mm.
Patriots has, C.J.
hmm
Verdell. He can break out and he has that getaway speed. That's how he was killing me. You see, he had nine
Oh, I
rushes
didn't even
for
see this dude
yeah.
right here.
But that's the thing. He got
Huh.
injured, and I believe it was the third quarter. So that's why
Oh,
that's why
92 speed.
yeah. And he a rookie,
Oh,
so
he
he
out
gonna
eight
yeah.
weeks.
Yup. He had that foot
Damn, I
fraction.
didn't even know that, bro. That's crazy. Okay, damn.
Yeah.
So, mm,
So my top
well, I
four
mean, I
other
guess it. Go ahead.
I'm saying yeah, my top four other than Saquon, I would say Ito. I put Puka. Puka, tripping. I'm not sure. He's always been a running type nigga. I believe. I do believe. I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he's a. I mean, him. When I played him, he was a passer more, but I think he he'll throw that inside zone at you every once in a while and break.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, kind of like
Yeah,
how Patriots play a little bit.
I respect it.
Yeah.
So Ito. Not this isn't in any order. I'm not going by the order.
Yeah.
Ito,
Okay. Yeah.
Puka, Aaron. Number four. Yeah, I gotta give it to probably Christian. Yeah, probably McCaffrey. To be honest.
I mean, it got to be like If not, we have an issue. Tay, I'm putting you on notice. We have an issue. We're not top 5 in rushing. It's just that simple.
Yeah, bro. You got 99, bro. That's spin cycle, man.
Right.
Do what you gotta do.
Facts.
To be honest, the receivers, this shit is just a clusterfuck every year. Yeah,
Bruh,
this shit is just. I don't care about the receivers anymore. Niggas gonna get their stats, bro. Niggas gonna get their stats.
Like there is, bro. It's hard as fuck to put a top 5 receiving in here. You don't know who's gonna go off.
Yeah, bro.
Everybody got crazy receivers, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think my boy Meese gonna go crazy with Austin Mack, Avina. I mean, you see it right here. He had 298 yards in one game with Curtis Samuel on only 12 receptions. Bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's looking like a bunch of goal routes, if you ask me. His longest one was 85. So, you know, if y'all ain't got them, cornerbacks,
it's looking scary this year already.
Yeah.
All right, so fuck all that. We're gonna go to the defensive side. I don't really know how to judge this shit, to be honest. Let's say, who would you say top 3 to 5 players? You know, just based off past experiences, people you played. Top 5 experiences of people that are going to have the biggest impacts for the team.
I'm looking through defense right now, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say the first one, obviously, because I played it. I played in the playoffs last season. Deion Jones be all over that field, bro. I mean, he can get to sideline to sideline in the blink of a fucking eye.
Yeah.
So, like, I do expect him to be top 3 top 3 linebackers, if not the best linebacker. And I mean, everybody else, bro. I mean, I don't. To be honest, like I'm like you. Oh, he rode Thompson with, you know what I'm saying, in Baltimore. Yeah, he gonna do his thing. You know, he's the best lurker in the league, if you ask me. At least top 3. So I mean, I know he's gonna be up there too. But other than that, bro, I don't really see no. I mean, I know Green Bay got a pair of probably the best secondary. You know. So, I mean. Yeah, defense is hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I mean,
defense will be. Okay, let's switch the topic then. Let's have who at the end of the season is gonna be, you know, top 3 defenses as a whole. Let's say that then.
Yeah. Okay. So let me grab my phone here. So I did notice last night that YB put out an article about, you know, defense and all that, top 5 defense, blah blah blah. And I didn't see the Dolphins in there. It's crazy. But so I kind of had a little issue with that because I believe I was number 1 in defense last year. I believe. I could be misquoted, but you know, Daddy Leagues be tweaking. I would say at least if I wasn't 1, I was top 3. But he has Jacksonville, Dallas, Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, and Minnesota. So, okay, well, let me go ahead. Okay, what's your top 5? You said top 3. What's your top 3 in defense?
Shit, top 3 defenses, bro. I'm not gonna hold you. I gotta put Tampa Bay defense. That's a tough one because I feel like let me check his linebacker out real quick. This new guy.
Because I have not played him yet. I do play him this season.
Yeah. So something about Avina, I'm not going to like. Actually, fuck it, I'm gonna air it out. This nigga be on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. Just the formation. Look. Here's my estimation. The formations he runs. For example, like I said in the chat multiple times, if Richard Sherman is right next to a defensive lineman, and it's like a zone type, like it's not man coverage, this is zone. What type of formation is that? What formation do you have that Richard Sherman is at the line of scrimmage?
Yeah, I do remember you bringing that up, and that was crazy. Honestly, I was just like,
but maybe he just knows how to work the game. Cool, whatever. That's his thing. Ain't got nothing to do with me. Don't care. He be on YouTube. Fuck him. So, I got Tampa Bay. like you said, Green Bay with that nice. You know, I'm not gonna lie. There's a couple teams that has good like DB packages. You know, you got Green Bay. Patriots have two superstars, Dante Jackson and Jalen Ramsey.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you know, regardless of how Trop plays or whatever, how good he is, he has a lot on his defense, and
True.
if you have 3, 4 superstar AIs going at you at one time, it's gonna be hard to stop, But Trop just got to
That's
get
true.
hit. Trop, I wouldn't consider Trop a top defense because of his user. If he could get his user right, Trop would be the best defense in the league. Like I said, the man got 4, 5 superstars, but they're AI. If he just knew how to use
Fact.
them, yeah, if he just knew how to use them, I feel like he'd be unstoppable. But
And
um,
To Chop's credit, he does build a decent team every season,
mhm,
a good team every season actually.
yeah,
I will give him that, but like I tell him in the chat, and everybody see me tell him that, like, bruh, it's time to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's
facts,
in KML, that's all we care about, bro. At the end of the day, is wins.
facts.
I'll say that half of us care about wins, the other half cares about stats. But
Mhm.
he does build a good team. You know what I'm saying? I will give him that.
And I agree with that. But let's see. Fuck kick return. Fuck punt return. Fuck that shit. So let's go to two early playoff picks. We're gonna start with good old AFC North. Give me a team that's coming out the AFC North, man.
Oh, I mean, other than the Ravens. I mean, I mean, let's be real. Like, other than the Ravens, I got Ed in the playoffs for sure.
Ed, okay, Ed with the wild card. I feel that.
Yeah.
AFC South, who knows what the fuck is? I say young boys. I think young boys ran. If last game was any indication, I don't know. I mean, it is you, but
Right. Right. Because I mean, and like I said, he's not gonna get stopped like that. You know what I'm saying? 15 games. This is
true,
not
true,
gonna
true.
happen. You feel me?
I would say I could see young boys in a wild card. Maybe that's my maybe prediction.
I can see that. I can see young boys in a wild card. He'll be struggling to get there, but he'll slip in there for sure.
Facts, facts. And then AFC East, I got you top there with the Dolphins. Again,
Hmm.
Patriots. That's my okay. If we're doing two wild cards and a maybe, I'll throw Patriots for my maybe, and I'll give Young Boys the wild card.
Um. Okay. Well, so you got me,
Yeah.
and I actually believe in Overcast. I ain't gonna lie. He's
Okay.
very balanced. And it's gonna be between that second spot is definitely gonna be between him and the Patriots.
Respect. Respect.
Yeah.
All right. AFC West. I don't even know who the fuck these users are, to be honest. Okay, that's Jonte, 1KD, Palmer, and Bullets. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know
That
to be.
division is a toss up,
It
bro.
is, to be honest, because I'm not going to say like certain players are boo boo or some shit like that. But
Mm.
Jonte lacks on offense, in my opinion. His defense, he'll hold. The last game he only allowed 14 points. He'll hold on defense.
Mm.
It's just that if you're going against a high powered offense, you have to match that. That's my only thing with
Right.
Jonte.
Okay.
But defensively, he's sound. It's just his offense can be shaky at times, but that's just how it is. So honestly,
Hmm.
I don't see a wild card coming out of here, but I don't know about the division winner. And we are having a little bit. We're gonna give us a second, real quick.
Bro, what was the last thing you said?
Uh, pretty much. What would I say? That fucking yeah, Jonte. I don't think.
Oh, about John Tatum. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like
Honest,
yeah,
I would take. I'd say don't sleep on Palmer, man.
yeah.
He's a good passer. I will give him that. for sure.
Respect. I can see that. Then the NFC North. Couple good users in here. You know, we talked about Jalen Stone and the Green Bay Packers. We talked about Sam Darnold and the Bears. You can't forget about what's that nigga name? Chucktown. Vegas. Vegas
Chuck
is
Town, man. That should be having me weak.
Yeah, bro.
So I mean, who you got taking that division, man?
Taking the division. I think it's still year. Honestly. He like you say, he added Rondale Moore on offense. I can see Stowe taking the division, man.
Yeah, I would side with you on that. I definitely think it would be Stowe with a head-to-head race for second between Chucktown and the Bears.
True. I respect that. Yeah, I would say I gotta give a wild card spot to either Chucktown or the Bears. That's just how it be.
Yeah, facts.
NFC South. Fucking Avina. I'm not Avina. No wild cards.
Yeah, right. I mean, there's
next Avina. Okay. NFC East. This is also a good division. I could see 2 wild cards coming out of this division. I could see it. Cause you got Meese and the Cowboys, you got Swag and the Giants, and you got Pete and the Eagles. Then you got Redskins don't matter.
Right. Damn, bro.
I got Pete with the division, but the wild card, like I said, I could see Swag and Meese going to the wild card, bro.
Damn. I guess I gotta say the same. I hate having to keep it agreeing with you, but
yeah.
Wow,
that's just a very good division, man. That division is just good.
No doubt. I mean, okay, so yeah, Pete with the division for sure.
All right, facts. Yeah. Then you got the NFC West. You know, I like the 49ers. They have a new user. So who's this user for the 49ers?
I think it's the Iron Hazy dude. No, Quan.
It's Quan. Okay, Quan. Yeah, Quan. Okay. Quan is alright. Quan is decent. If Quan could just, work with the team some more, he has fucking Patrick Mahomes. He just throw that bitch. But
right.
I don't know. Jordan is not bad. He made the playoffs last year. Jordan is not bad. Again, he's an average user. I say the division, if Quan can get right, because he has a disgusting ass team, Quan can win the division. But if we're going by pure user skills, I'll give it to Jordan.
It's tough, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll say Quiet Stowe. Quiet Stowe is he can play. He definitely ain't no scrub. I'll put it like that. He ain't no scrub, bro.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, I gotta get that division. Based off the others in the division, I gotta give it to him.
I feel it. I respect it. Well, that's the podcast for today. Mr. James Clifton, any closing thoughts and statements you have to say about, pretty much anything?
Just a couple things. I want to say, I do think this is going to be the most competitive, the best season that we will have. I do think that I want to put the commissioners on notice. Do not try to rush. Do not try to rush in advance. When I say that, I'm talking about let niggas get out of the game. Do not break this league.
Yeah.
Please. I really want to emphasize that. If y'all waiting on the last game, at them both in the chat and make sure that they're on the screen they need to be on, because I do think this is going to be the best season yet for everybody, because I feel like everybody's team, I'm not even going to lie to you. I hate fantasy, but I do feel like it's even across the board, bro.
I got respect.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like a lot of this shit is going to come down to user abilities. So I do think it's going to be the best season yet. So I just want to tell the commissioners to please make sure that y'all do not make the same mistake that y'all have made before, or else y'all won't see me until 21. All right?
Facts. That's all right. I can agree with that.
So
yeah, if that's what happens, I'm out. I wasn't even gonna do this shit. To be honest with you, I was not.
Right, exactly. You feel me? Like I did not want to do this shit. Like I did not. Like niggas like, oh, that nigga Cliff ain't going nowhere. I literally was like, bro, do I like? And then Stowe knows how to get me riled up, and you know that was like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna do it. 'Cause I thought I was gonna be in the same division as Stowe, but you know it is what it is. But I do think this is gonna be the best season, and let's just keep playing and have fun, man, and try to push positivity. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do. You know, so it's yeah.
All right, I respect that. Well, y'all, appreciate y'all for showing love. This KML Commentary episode 1. I'll holla.